Welcome everyone once again to the call tonight. We will be starting our prospect call now. In the house, we have our founders. In the house, we have John Raleigh, all the way from the United States. Mr. John, good evening, sir.
Hello. Hey, Donatech, great ambassador. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing fantastic.
Oh, you're welcome, sir. Thank you for joining us tonight. We also have with us tonight uh, Madam Adego Ononuju, the CEO of MagnumMeta. Madam Ada, good evening, ma.
Good evening, Ambassador. How are you guys doing? Hope you're
I'm
having a
doing
great
fine.
evening.
Yes, we are doing well. We are fine. We're fine.
Oh,
Welcome, ma.
great. Thank you.
So, everyone, I will want you to get your pen, get ready to learn, because in MagnumMeta, we learn, we earn, we own.
Oh, there he is.
So tonight we'll be going on a ride. Uh, uh, great leaders will be teaching us some keys that will helping us to scale through in this business. So without taking much of our time, I want to welcome Madam Adaigo Ononuju as she takes us on our prospect call tonight. So, ma, you can have the floor. You are welcome, ma.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ambassador Donatech, for yet again another warm welcome. And thank you for opening the call. Again, this is another day. You know, we have been talking since Sunday. We've been engaging with our community leaders since Sunday, and today is Wednesday. So it means that we have been on the call consecutively 4 days now. Okay. And I know a lot of people would actually think, because we had a very long, intense section, and I'm sure a lot of people didn't really expect us to be live today. But you know, the thing is that we are here regardless. And I was actually so I had two feelings. Number one, we had a long training, 3 day stretch, and probably people might not remember. But on the other hand, I was like, you know what? We just rolled out the first promo for 2025, MagnumMeta in Doha. Tell me what can top that. You know, so I was expecting the leaders who were fired up, who had taken the information that was shared with them yesterday, actually from David, and applied it, and today would have had an outcome. Remember, he says you don't recruit to invite, you recruit to recruit. So again, I know Saturday will be bigger, because I can tell you one thing for free. You don't want to miss the Doha trip. It is not just about going to Qatar. It is about experiencing it, experiencing MagnumMeta in Qatar. So there are two different things. Okay. So on Saturday, for those who want to be the 1% of, 1% of 1% means you're one out of one. Within our MagnumMeta community, you want to go out there. Remember from the teaching yesterday, the leaders that were there, you don't recruit, you don't recruit, you don't invite to recruit, but you recruit to recruit, okay? So I want Saturday, let's blow this whole thing up. See, be intentional about it. 60 days moves fast very quickly. So you want to make sure you take advantage. So right now, 60 days, we left with 59 days. It's counting every single day. So like I said, you want to experience MagnumMeta in Doha. You want to experience the launch of the Web3 in Doha, because we will blow the minds of people. In fact, earlier today, I was in a conversation with a community in Qatar, and just a little conversation that I had about our project, they were so blown away. They were so blown away. Like, Ada, if this is possible, you guys are able to have this in Qatar, I can guarantee you that we're going to give you the whole UAE, the whole Middle East community. because we are doing something really different. That is why I said you coming to Qatar is not because you just want to be in Qatar and Doha. It's about experiencing MagnumMeta in Doha. So I'm going to quickly take you through the presentation. Now, for those who are joining us for the first time, don't worry. The promo just launched yesterday, right? Or rather, the qualification period just started yesterday. You're not still late. It's not up to 24 hours. We have 59 days, okay? All you have to do is to achieve the first leaderboard, and guess what? You're on your plane. In fact, you're on your flight to Doha. As simple as that. And not only that, you experience it. Experience something you have never experienced before. So today we're going to be talking about MagnumMeta, the business, or rather the way we showcase the MagnumMeta business to show you the beauty of what we've been creating over the years. And we use the wealth management strategy as an idea or as a program to show you what is possible within the industry we participate in. You know, in as much as I try not to talk about money, because most people, a majority of people are actually driven by money, then there's nothing wrong in that, you know. But in most cases, or majority of the time, you see them actually getting burnt because they actually lose focus of what is important and start pursuing, you know, the outcome. But for every outcome, there's a process. So I think for people, it's very important you focus on the processes of the outcome. At that point, you'll be able to understand the longevity of the outcome any platform or system is providing you. But what I want to say is the industry we actually participate in, these are industry that can do trillions, billions, tens of millions of dollars. That is how powerful this industry is. So when you understand this, and when we talk about wealth transfer, you know that it is very possible with the technology that is driving this industry. So what we'll be doing here is to make the entire complexity of this concept very easy for you to understand and also for you to apply it. All right. So for those who are listening to me for the very first time, Donatech has already introduced me. My name is Adego Ononuju, and I'm a co-founder partner for MagnumMeta. And again, you know, it's always a lot of joy, passion, everything. So people tell me, oh, Ada, when you speak about Magnum, you exude passion. Like the passion is just everything. That's the aura you bring. But I am passionate about the impact it's going to make, all right? The impact is going to make in our world, in our community. And once Magnum successfully does that, I am telling you, you're just going to be, is the moon from there. Like we'll keep achieving the heights and success we want. So what do we do with the wealth management strategy? Like I said, it's developed by MagnumMeta. And our focus is to empower individuals with practical things, which is innovative tools and knowledge. So once you understand the innovation, how does this understand the technology, identify the technology, then you understand the technology. That is where the knowledge comes in. You can take control of your financial future. I personally believe that if you have spent a long time with Magnum, you can never fall for anything that is not authentic. I personally believe that because we take our time to teach. Now, what we do here with the WMS is to teach emerging technologies, proven strategies, and modern financial trends to unlock wealth building opportunities like never before. Now, so it doesn't matter whether you're starting your wealth journey or you're looking to enhance your financial growth, that doesn't matter. We will provide you the roadmap to turn your aspirations into achievement, all right? On MagnumMeta, in MagnumMeta, all we do is win, all right? We win. So when you're in your house, you can play this tipping songs that says, all we do is win, win, win. Just keep playing it because that's all we do here. So now, we use a dynamic approach to wealth creation that harnesses two incredible things, which is the global trends, the power of global trends and disruptive innovations. Now, through our program, we focus on educating and guiding participants to leverage. The first thing is emerging technologies like blockchain. The second one is decentralized financial system, which stands for DeFi. And the third one is digital asset. So now these are the three sectors under blockchain that we actually guide our participants. We teach people how to leverage these three technologies. Now, so our strategy is about simplifying the complex, empowering you to seize financial opportunities that are transforming the global economy. So now let's look at the first one. What are the global trends? What are global trends? Now, they are powerful forces of change that reshapes industries, economies, and the way people live and work. And it is driven by disruptive innovations and breakthrough technologies. So what these trends they do is that they challenge traditional systems. And challenging traditional systems means they are disrupting the mechanisms of existing systems or the protocols of existing systems, right? And when they successfully do that, they create new opportunities for growth and wealth creation, all right? So now let's look at some of the key examples. AI, artificial intelligence. There was a time it was still a disruptive potential. Right now is a global trend. And you see the great thing that it keeps evolving. Right now, what is the new AI model that is going crazy? DeepSeek. So what is DeepSeek doing? It is disrupting ChatGPT that was just a month ago, sorry, a year ago, or is it the Google AI? That is how technology keeps evolving. So understand that before AI started becoming this global trend, it was still a disruptive idea or disruptive potential. The next one is blockchain technology, right? Those are example. Another one is digital economy. So it means that right now everybody is transforming or is transitioning from physical to digital. So everybody sells everything online. I don't think there's anything that you want to find online that you can buy. Everything is being sold away. They found ways to sell everything. So the point is that before these became global trends, they were just disruptive potentials, right? Now, let's move to the next slide. Now, so let's look at the two key trends driving wealth creation today. The first one is digital assets like cryptocurrencies and the rest of them. And the second one is DeFi, which is decentralized finance. Okay. Now, the DeFi, basically, what it is disrupting is the existing traditional financial system. It is disrupting years and years and centuries of existing financial system, right? By creating decentralized, open peer-to-peer solutions. So think of everything you can do in the traditional financial system. Those solutions are available in the DeFi protocol, right? So that is one thing you need to understand. The two key trends right now that can give you wealth. You want to make money, you want to look at the trends. What is trending? Number one, digital assets, right? And the second one, DeFi. So now by leveraging this trend, you can tap into new and growing opportunities to create sustainable wealth in a rapidly changing world. Remember, look at the key word here, sustainable, not one night wonder, right? Just like what David was saying yesterday, he said, if you cannot replicate an event before or a success before, it means that the first one you got was an error. It was a big error. So it means that at every point in time, you should be able to replicate success. That is what it should be. So when you're part of trends that has the propensity to replicate that success, that is what we teach here. All right. Now let's move to the next one, digital assets. So what are digital assets? There are a lot of them. You have the Bitcoin, the Ethereum, just name them, right? Those are examples of cryptocurrencies. We have tokenized reward asset, where people are tokenizing anything. You can tokenize real estate, you can tokenize whatever. And we now have also the non-fungible token, which are NFTs, whereby you can tokenize art or some unique creations, right? Now, the point is that all of these global trends were once disruptive potentials, right? And right now, for those who actually saw the potentials in them, regardless or depending on the project that they saw that was disrupting, are creating wealth for themselves, or rather have created wealth. Now, let's look at the decentralized finance. What is DeFi? DeFi actually means or stands for decentralized finance. So decentralized means that it has no central authority. Every single person comes to contribute towards the success of a decentralized protocol, right? So it is a new way of managing your money. And what it does, it removes the need of traditional banks or financial institutions. You know, we are so blindsided, or we have been so brainwashed that we feel the safest investment store of your currency is in the traditional banking system. I'll tell you one thing, you can put $1 million today. Tomorrow, when you want to withdraw $100,000, you need to give them plenty of reasons why you want to withdraw that money. That is not your money if you need to explain. It is not your money. Now, the great thing about DeFi is the DeFi has a market cap of $117 billion. This is an industry that was actually created 4 years ago, doing 117 billion. So what does DeFi do when compared to centralized financial system, right? They use blockchain technology to provide you lending and borrowing. We hear things like flash loans and stuff like that, trading without middlemen, and also high returns on investment through their staking, which what you call in the traditional finance system fixed deposit. And liquidity provision means depositing your money, just leaving it sitting down there. All right. Now, you want to think of DeFi as a global financial system that is run by smart contract, meaning that it has no human interference. It is immutable. That the DeFi smart contract has no emotions. Whatever it is designed to, whatever condition it's been designed to execute, it will execute that accordingly. Now, the DeFi provides transparency, accessibility, and efficiency. Think of DeFi as financial freedom, where you are in full control. And that is exactly what we are all about. We feel like people are tired of being in a system that has central authority, that they are controlling it for you. You know, I said in my last 2 weeks ago, I said, you know what? Somehow by default, unconsciously, we create the demand for scam because they understand the psychology and how greed works, the human psychology of greed. And they keep giving you what you want. It becomes like a drug. And every time they keep flashing it and you keep putting in money in centralized system, they tell you to do X, Y, Z. And every single time they keep doing the rug pull on you. But we believe that the majority of people who have fell for this have become sensible and want to be part of a system that is transparent and give them full control, where they call the shots. And that is what DeFi protocol provides, leveraging blockchain technology and smart contracts. So now let's move to the next one. The difference between DeFi and CeFi. DeFi means full control. You control your funds entirely. You control your funds entirely. CeFi means institutions control your money. So whether you're investing money into a platform, they'll tell you transfer this money there, they'll do it for you. People control it. They will call the shots for you. All right? And let nobody deceive you about DeFi, because I know it's a terminology everybody wants to use DeFi. No. DeFi protocol that does not work exactly like the way MagnumMeta provides their own DeFi protocol is not a DeFi. It is not DeFi. And you don't need to take my word for it. You can go and do your own research. Now, the next one is access. DeFi is open to anyone with an internet access. You can access DeFi. In CeFi, you require approval, KYC approval, and the rest of things like that. Now, the next one is transparency. In DeFi, it is fully transparent with open ledgers. Right now on Dextool, you don't need anybody to tell you anything. You can go and see transactions that occur every single day on Magnum. Within the MagnumMeta liquidity pool, you can see transactions. What is coming in, what deposit people are making, what they are taking out. It is available, visible for everyone to see. It means that you can, in your own time, go and verify the books of the project. Now, but when it comes to CeFi, it has limited transparency. It is controlled by institutions. Now, in DeFi, there are no intermediaries. It is a peer-to-peer transaction. While in CeFi, obviously, you have multiple intermediaries. You know, so many bottlenecks, so many offices before one thing happens. I can tell you that because I have 7 years in the financial institution, 7 years in the traditional financial market. I can tell you that. Now, when it comes to returns, because DeFi has eliminated the issues that comes with CeFi, that is why DeFi can provide you higher returns due to no middleman, no person. It is between you and the smart contract. Now, when it comes to SafeFi, the returns are low, really low. All right. So now you want to think of DeFi as a protocol that empowers individuals. So for those who have joined us today, we're going to show you how you can unlock the potential of DeFi to grow your wealth. Now, I want to make sure everyone is following what I'm saying. If you're on this call, right? If you're on this call listening to me, I want to believe that the reason why you're here is to find the most legitimate and transparent way to create your wealth. If that is what you're looking for, then you are on the right call, because I'm going to show you how that is possible. All right. Now, let's look at the global trends, the disruptive global trend. Number one is Bitcoin. You know, Bitcoin has actually changed the financial landscape. And you see, initially in 2017, they were really fighting it. In fact, in 2017, it became evident that this was a big movement. It was evident that it was a big movement. And that is when you saw institutions just came attacking it left, right, and center. But what has it done? It has challenged the traditional financial system. And how did Bitcoin do that? Through decentralization and digital alternatives, right? So how did Bitcoin disrupt existing systems? Number one is through decentralization. So what does that tell you? That decentralization is what people want. That is what we hunger for. That is the next level, guys. And this was the same thing I was saying 10 years ago when we were talking about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going to be this. Bitcoin was going to be $100,000. As of then, when we were saying this, Bitcoin was somewhere between $2,000, $1,000. And we had the vision, or we saw that Bitcoin would be $100,000, $200,000. And how many years later it is there? Now, when I tell you that decentralization is the future, I want you right now to write it down, because you can take what I've said to the bank and you will cash out. I am telling you that. Now, the next one is no intermediaries. That it enables direct peer-to-peer transactions, so we can transact to ourselves. And you see, the thing is that because these institutions have realized how powerful this movement is, they have found ways to be part of it, to regulate it. They are finding ways. There is no government official, even Tinubu as he is right now, that tell him, you know what, Epa, Baba, me, I want to transfer you at least 10,000 Bitcoins. He will create a wallet and send it to you. I can tell you that for free. Any legislator, any one of them, you tell them, you know what, Baba, me, Your Excellency, Honorable, Distinguished, I want to send you at least 100 Bitcoins like this. They will create a wallet and give it to you, right? Because it has come to stay. That is the movement. That is where we are going. Now, another thing is the limited supply. How it has disrupted the existing system is the limited supply. The fiat currency, you don't know how much is circulating. You cannot even account for it. So Bitcoin creating transparency. Bitcoin capping their token has actually safeguarded the asset against inflation. Now, the next one is global access. So anyone can, with an internet, can have access to Bitcoin, empowering the unbanked. That means it will come a time that you don't even necessarily need to have a bank account to transact. I want you guys to open your mind and stop fixating on now and think about the future, because that is how you position yourself for disruptive ideas. And when you do that, when the wealth transfer comes, you will get a reasonable chunk out of that movement. Now, let's look at the impact of Bitcoin for those who adopted its disruptive potential earlier on in 2009. Now, let's look at the impact. Now, whatever I'm telling you, you don't need to take my word for it. You can go and verify every single thing that I have said here on this call. If you had invested as little as $100 in 2009, $100, You could spend $100 in 2009. For those in Nigeria, that was somewhere about 13 to 14,000 naira. You can spend it on one sitting. In one sitting, you can spend all of it. Now, if you've invested $100, that would have given you 100,000 Bitcoins. Sweetheart, all you needed to do was to save it for another 4 years. Let's say you just forget it. That would have given you $12 million. 12 million whooping dollars. Now, if you had it another 4 years again, now the price of Bitcoin from 2013 to 2017 moved from $120. And by 2017, it moved to $19,000. That would have given you, in fact, your one-time 14,000 naira investment in a space of 8 years would have given you your first $1 billion. And we're talking about almost $2 billion. By 2021, if you've held it that long, that would have given you about 6.4 billion. Right now, due to the market condition, that would have given you anywhere between 94 to a 10, giving you about 9.4 billion to about $10 billion. Right? Now, for those who actually saw the disruptive potential and took advantage of this whole thing, now this would have been their outcome. The question here is, are you willing to take that chance? Are you willing? I simply want to make money out of thin air. We talk about sustainable wealth. I tell people, you see, you can stumble on riches. You see, that is why you see those who go into fraud, they stumble, you stumble on riches. But when it comes to wealth, it is intentional. Wealth is an intentional movement. You wake up every day, putting the layers of foundation to be the person you want to become. Right? Now, the question is, if you see this opportunity right now, would you want to be part of it? And I'm going to show you how. Now, let's look at another disruptive idea, which is the Brave. Disrupting the entire way we browse and how we view ads. If you've invested in the idea of Brave saying, you know what, we want to disrupt how you watch ads, but instead of you just watching and not earning anything, we will share revenue with you. If you've invested just $100 in 2017, by 2021, your $100 would have given you about 5,333. If you've invested $1,000, that would have given you about $53,000. Now, if you invested $100 in 2017, by 2025, this year, projection is good, it could hit 41,000. Projection this year for the Brave, it could hit $416,000 if you invested $100. Now, remember that the outcome you're seeing here, the figures you're seeing here, is as a result of the decision the people took when it was still a disruptive potential. Right? Now, that is something I want you guys to absorb, to let it sink in. To let it sink in. Because guess what? I am going to show you the next one that you need to take attention of. I am telling you guys, I'm telling you this for free. You need to take attention, pay attention to this. And that is called the MetaForge protocol. The MetaForge protocol is a deflationary mechanism. For those who don't know what deflationary means it reduces in supply. When it reduces in supply, it means that the quantity will keep reducing, right? Now, let's look at what the MetaForge is disrupting. It is disrupting the traditional financial system and education. So it means the MetaForge will power the first edify platform. And how would that empower people? It will enable creators to earn 500% more that they will earn in any traditional educational marketplace. And why the tutors are able to gain this abundance of return for selling or sharing their skills, guess what? The learners will receive the direct economic opportunities. And that is going to be done through cutting edge, which is going to be done through the MetaForge. Now, let's look at the first concept is going to be disrupting, which is the educational marketplace, decentralized education marketplace. So what Magnum has done to create a blockchain-powered marketplace that is going to make sure creators retain 90% of their earnings, guys. So it means that if I create a content and I'm sharing my skills, it means that I could keep up to $900. Tell me which platform or any learning institution marketplace that provides this to their tutors. Why Magnum can do that is because of technology. Technology creates decentralization. It creates ease. Now, how is this possible? Like I said, smart contracts. And this is going to guarantee fair compensation. So what does that tell you? That this will become the biggest hub of talents, the biggest hub of skills. That is the message here. So it means that Magnum is disrupting over $64 billion industry. And Magnum successfully does that and gets a share, even as little as 20%. Do you understand what that is? Do you have an idea? Now, the next one is the passive income. We are changing the way you receive passive income. And how do we do that? Through DeFi. DeFi makes it possible. And we ask you these questions, and I'm talking about safe investment, not all of these ones that that tells you investment that it will never come to fruition because it is never designed that way. I can tell you that for free. So when I'm talking about traditional financial institutions that we consider as a fair and a safe investment, they are offering between 1.5%, 1 to 5%. Now, if you're doing T-bills, I'm talking about treasury bills, 50 million will give you 5%. So for you to even access up to 10%, you have to do about 500 million, right? Now, why would you settle for that? When through automated market makers like PancakeSwap, you can earn 0.25% on every transaction. The automated market maker executes it for you. Every day you see millions and millions or billions being deposited in the bank sitting there. They even pay you, you even pay fees for depositing your money. You pay fees. And that is why this financial institution, we keep brainwashing people. Do you understand that if everyone removes their money from the financial system and put it in DeFi, they are out of business? Don't you think they are protecting their own interest? Let's not be deceived here, right? Now, through automated market makers like PancakeSwap, you can be able to share transaction fees. So it means that in a traditional financial system, anytime I have my money sitting down there for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, I'm not doing anything, the bank needs to pay me. I need to be getting some dividend for my money sitting down there because my money drives business for them. Have you ever wondered if every single one of us right now goes to the bank and say we want to withdraw our money? What do you think will happen? They will shut their doors. They will shut their doors. But you can leverage platforms like automated market makers like PancakeSwap and create wealth for yourself. So it means that these automated market makers, for every money you deposit there, they do business just like the way the bank does business with your money. But guess what? The fees they charge the traders or those who are transacting, they will share the fees amongst you, every single person, or those who have the money, 0.25%, right? And not only that, you have a potential of earning up to 0.275%. Sorry, guys, 1 minute. Sorry. Sorry, guys, 1 minute. Sorry.
Please, if you have any question, kindly drop your question on the chat box. The chat box is open for you to drop your question. At the end of the training, she'll be taking the questions. So kindly drop your questions on the chat box. Thank you.
All right, guys, I'm back and I apologize for the break in transmission. I had to attend to personal issues, okay? All right, so I was talking about the financial systems. So instead of settling for the peanuts you receive, right, you can leverage DeFi protocol to create wealth for yourself. And that can give you 100 times more than any traditional financial system would give you. And it might actually shock you to know most of this financial system take a huge chunk of the liquidity that comes in and put them into digital assets. I will tell you that, right? Now, believe what I've just said. Now, let's look at the AMLs, which is called the automated market makers, right? The automated market makers, what it does is that it shows you, or what I'm going to show you is how computers trade automatically for you. Remember, I said you make 0.25% from trading fees. How does that happen? It is no human controlling that. There are no people doing that. All of this is done through smart contracts, right? They trade. So anytime you deposit money in an automated market maker like PancakeSwap, and transactions are coming in and people are trading with your money or executing transaction with your money, the fees they charge, they reward you. They reward you and say, thank you for making this DeFi protocol work, right? So how does this work? Now, the first set of people are called the liquidity providers. So these are people who deposit their money there, right? So they say you deposit your currency there or your cryptocurrency. And once you have done that, guess what? There's a transaction fees. So anytime someone is coming to transact within the PancakeSwap, which is the automated market maker, they will charge a fee, 0.25%, and they pay everybody. They pay those who have their money there. Tell me, tell me what can really top this? So you are allowing your money work for you with ease. And you know the great thing that at every point in time, your investment or your initial deposit would always be intact. In fact, you will receive the deposit, your initial deposit, with additional incentives. Right? Now, let's move to the next one. Now, the MagnumMeta LP staking. Now, this allows you to amplify your earnings. Yeah, so now the MagnumMeta LP staking. Now, this allows you to amplify your earnings. Now, what are LP tokens? So after you have gone through the automated market makers by depositing your money or investing your money, you will receive what we call LP tokens. Now, so what are LP tokens? Now, these are tokens that show how much money you have added or how much money you have deposited in a crypto pool. So if you deposit $10 million, $100,000, $50,000, $10,000, you will receive LP tokens of the value of your investment. And this is what makes DeFi very exciting. It is very clear. So not only after you have deposited your money, they will give you a token, what the value of investment or deposit you have made. So it doesn't end there. You can take that LP tokens. You take those LP tokens, instead of allowing to sit down there idle, you bring it here and you stake in the MagnumMeta staking protocol. So you see, your one-time investment, for example, let me assume you've invested or you deposited $100,000 into an automated market maker, right? Once you deposit that money, the automated market maker will be able to use. So anytime there's a trade going on, they will start rewarding you 0.25%. Remember that they are not making, in fact, you will see the trade. That is why it is a public ledger. So anytime a trade is going on, the fees that is generated, they will reward you. And they will give you LP tokens that shows you have $100,000 there. Now, those LP tokens, you will bring them now. And this is what we call the amplifier effect. You will bring those LP tokens, you will stake them here. And guess what? You can earn up to 0.275% every single day. Every day. Now, like I said, I already moved there. You earn this every single day. And this is what we call a smart passive income. Very smart, very safe, and transparent. So at every point in time, you can always go and view that. It's not the one that will tell you this did not happen. You know, there's something we usually say in my native tongue, but I can't remember it in totally, but it's not when they say they shoot birds, mama fly or something like that. I think we're all tired of those kind of stories. Now let's move to the next one, the LP staking calculator, which is the amplifier. This is where Magnum comes in. Magnum is allowing you to interact with DeFi protocols for you to see what is possible in this industry we participate in. Now, when you stake the LP tokens, right, which is now you're intentional about amplifying it. Now, for example, you invest $100, right? It means that the value of MForge at $10, right? At 10 cents, it means you can make up to $468. At $1, $4,680. At $5, $23,400. Now you invest $500, for example. It means that you can make up to $2,268 every year. You can make up to $22,680 every year. And you can make up to $113,400 every year. Now, if you go through the 0.275%, it means that this will pay you this every year for 2 years. Guys, and not apart from that, your initial deposit in the the automated market maker protocol is generating you money. So you're making money on both sides. This is what the big crypto people don't tell you. When I hear crypto people talk, or they keep saying, you buy this coin, it will shoot up. See, that is outdated. Nobody does that anymore. Right now, we learn the technology itself and generate the money for ourselves. That is outdated. Right? Now, let's assume you invest $1,000. You can make up to $5,572, $45,720, or up to $228,600. You invest $5,000, you can make up to $22,860, $228,600, and up to $1.14 million. Now, do you guys see how powerful this platform is? This is what we call the wealth amplifier. At the same time, you are in full control of the entire process. Now, let's look at MForge again. Now, this MForge, or rather MForge, is set to become one of the most groundbreaking innovations in decentralized education and finance. And I've shown you guys how that is possible. I've shown you how they're going to disrupt the entire educational system, leveraging on blockchain technology and AI. And now, not only that, through DeFi, they're teaching you how you can use the DeFi protocol to create wealth for yourself that you are in full control of. So MagnumMeta will be leveraging the deepening technology and AI because the MagnumMeta platform is building what we call the next EduFair, the next generation platform that is going to reshape how people learn, earn, and grow. Now, the unique infrastructure that this and the utility tied to the MetaForge protocol, guys, we are projected to hit $150. And there are so many reasons. Number one, the token is deflationary, meaning that it reduces with a supply of just 110 and it will keep burning out. You should even do the math yourself. Secondly, the use case it ties a combination of two separate audience, crypto and non-crypto people. So it means that new inflow is coming into the system. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say here. So when you put all of this together, guys, this will offer you unparalleled returns. And now look at the thing for those who act now, because even those who joined 4 months ago, 5 months ago, they're already at 300%. You can go and verify. They're already at 300%. And it's only going to keep getting higher and higher and higher, because all we do here is win and we win. Now, if you invest $100, right, $1,000, we believe that the price of M4 should hit $5. So that means you'll be sitting at $166,000. The price of M4 at $150, it means you'll be making your first almost $5 million. $5 million. And I've shown you guys the utility and the infrastructure tied to this asset to make it possible. This is like nothing you have ever seen. Just the same way institutions are adopting the Bitcoin idea, that is the same way institutions will adopt the MagnumMeta idea, because it serves the purpose that is of need as of this time. That is what we are doing, guys. And I want you guys to feel excited about it. Be excited about the MagnumMeta project, right? Now, let's move to the next one. I know I've been talking for long. Now, how do you get started? It's very simple to get started. All you have to do is to download the Trust Wallet. And once you've downloaded it, you fund it. And once you fund it, you buy MForge. And the moment you buy MForge, you deposit right now in PancakeSwap, which is the automated market maker that MagnumMeta is using or recommending. The moment you deposit it there, guess what? They give you those LP tokens. Don't leave those LP tokens idle, because I'm telling you, this is where the amplifier is. You take the LP tokens and you stake it, and you start earning every single day. So that brings me to the end of this training, and I'm going to quickly go through the affiliate program. Now, this is going to be very quick. I will take us through the affiliate program, which is another method that you can use to create your wealth, right? It's called the MagnumMeta LP Staking Affiliate Program. So the moment you have staked your LP tokens you receive from the automated market maker, which is in this case PancakeSwap, now you can actually decide to become an affiliate by applying to become an affiliate. And guess what? You will take your income to the next level. So right now you have 3 ways to actually make money, right? Sorry, let me quickly do this again. My system is kind of hanging. All right, guys, we'll go through the affiliate very quickly. I'm not seeing any questions. Do I have questions? I believe my presentation was quite explanatory. All right. All right. So now we'll go through this quickly. The MagnumMeta LP Staking Affiliate Program. All right. You want to create wealth for yourself with this. Remember, it is not compulsory. For you to be an affiliate, you need to apply to become an affiliate, meaning that we are not just giving the affiliate link and shoving it down your throat. You want to be an affiliate, you apply to become an affiliate. And guess what? That you will unlock another level of earning opportunities for yourself. Now, when you become an affiliate, you can earn 10%, 10% commission. So if you introduce somebody, for those who are writing on the screen, I will have no choice than to take you out of this training. I would have no choice than take you out of this training. Please. Now you earn 10% direct commission from anyone you introduce. So if you had someone that invested, okay. If you had someone that invested $100,000 on the automated market maker, which is in PancakeSwap, and they bring the LP tokens worth $100,000 and they stake them using your affiliate link, guess what? You will receive $10,000. That is how powerful this system is. And it's unlimited earnings, so there is no cap. You can earn up to 1 billion people. Nobody's going to ask you any question. And now the exciting part is the direct match. So the moment you have earned up to $1,000, meaning that you have done $10,000 worth of investment, right, through your affiliate link, you will receive another $1,000 the moment you hit your second $1,000. So it means that you earn $1,000 4 times. So the moment you hit the next leaderboard rank, then this will stop. So the two personal invite bonus is the 10%, and the second one is the direct match reward. All right. So you earn 10% instantly on anyone you introduce that stakes their LP tokens, and you will earn additional 100%. It's going to match what you earn from your second $1,000 that has been earned. Tell me what can be better than that. Tell me what can be better than that. Now, let's look at the secondary invite. Secondary invite means indirect referral, just like as many people call it. When I say secondary invite, they don't understand. So here you leverage your network. The moment you and your team generates $50,000, you can earn up to $27 every single day, which will make it $196 every single week. Now, once you achieve the leaderboard 2, you'll be able to earn up to $138 every day, and that could be up to $972 every week. The moment you achieve the leaderboard 3, which is $500,000, you can earn up to $277 daily, which is up to $1,944 weekly. And the moment you achieve the leaderboard 4, which is $1 million, $1 million, you can earn up to $555 daily, which is up to almost $4,000 every week, guys. And the thing is that this value is not even fixed. As the price of MForge keeps growing up, your $27 in leaderboard 1 can become $100 every day, right? That is the crazy thing and the most powerful thing we have about the platform. Now, apart from that, the leaderboard 1, the moment you achieve it, you can get other gift items, and also you'll be able to get a working tool, which is a MacBook Pro. You achieve leaderboard 2, apart from what you get weekly, you will get an upfront payment of $2,500, which is broken down in this way: $500 USDT and $2,000 MForge. Now, the leaderboard 3, the moment you achieve it, you will receive $5,000. That is paid instantly, and which is broken down this way: $1,000 in USDT and another $4,000 in MForge. And you're going to attend 2 paid blockchain conferences and also the VIP community access. Now, you see, right now, Magnum is just saying, achieve leaderboard 1, and you're going to get an all-expense paid trip. Now, the trip is actually tied from leaderboard 2 and above. But right now, just achieve leaderboard 1. And guys, you're on your way to Qatar. Right? Now, leaderboard 4, the moment you achieve it, you receive $10,000, and it's broken down this way: $2,000 USDT and $8,000 MForge. And you're going to get 4 paid trips in a year, and which also you're going to get VIP community access. And I know you want to be there. So now, how do you get started? How do you get started? All you have to do is, when you provide liquidity or deposit your money in the automated market maker, in this case is PancakeSwap, and they give you the LP tokens, you bring those LP tokens and you stake them. You amplify your earnings. The moment you have done that, request for an affiliate link. You receive the affiliate link, share with all of your friends. This is decentralization. It means that it's a community-driven project. Share with people. Tell them to join our network, join our community, be part of the knowledgeable economy. And the moment they start signing in and staking their LP tokens, guess what? You start earning. You earn and earn and earn and earn. Okay? Now, let's move to the next one. Why would you want to choose MagnumMeta? High rewards. And I'm sure you guys can already see that. For those who have been with us for a while now, 1 week, you can already feel the impact of our project. Number 1, you earn on transaction fees. Magnum gives you the opportunity to earn from automated market makers like PancakeSwap. You can earn 0.25% on transaction fees. Now, it is secure and transparent. To bring transparency and credibility, Magnum is saying use a third-party platform as the liquidity provider or the liquidity pool, where you can track every single thing every single day, where it gives you full control. And again, the transactions are transparent. Everybody can verify it. In fact, you need to have a DEX tool on your application. And every single day you wake up in the morning, go and check a MetaForge and check for MetaForge. You will see transactions. And that's to also motivate you to join, tell people to be part of our community because they can view everything. Now, the other one is community focus. Community is a very huge thing for MagnumMeta. And also innovation. We are disrupting an entire billion-dollar industry, leveraging on DePIN, DeFi, and AI. And the last one is real-world impact. It means that the utility of our token MetaForge is a real-world applicable asset. It can apply to everyone's daily life. So even if it's a parent that does not like blockchain technology or crypto, anytime you know what, you can actually have your kids acquiring certain degrees, certain masters on this platform. Then you've caught their attention. So whether they like it or not, they will be part of the system. That is what is groundbreaking about this platform. All right. Now, let's move to the next one quickly. So guys, so that brings me to the end of the presentation. We have our exciting news, which MagnumMeta heads to Doha. You have an opportunity right now, 59 days to go, to win a trip to Doha, Qatar. Like I said earlier, you want to experience Magnum in Doha. You're not just going to visit, you're going to have an experience. And that is the atmosphere we want to create for every leader or every individual that will qualify to be part of the MagnumMeta in Doha 2025. All you have to do, if you've not started, is to tell the person who has invited you to get you started tonight. Because right now, I'll tell you something. A week ago, people could buy M4 at 0.031. Today, you will buy M4 at 0.037. Yesterday's price is not the same as today's price. Every day, the price is changing. So you want to make sure the person who invited you, hold the person and let the person get you locked in right now, okay? And now grow the community, achieve the leaderboard 1, just only leaderboard 1. And I will be more than happy to see you and be with you in Doha. So thank you guys very much. Mark your calendars for 2025 because guess what? MagnumMeta to the top. So thank you very much. And I'm going to give it back to Ambassador Donatek.
Wow. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You've done it again. Thank you for the wonderful presentation, Madam Adegon Onuju, the CEO of MagnumMeta. Thank you very much, ma. In fact, the lecture tonight, is like you had entire new energy on the whole of this project. Personally, I've been following this project for some years now, and it has been awesome. I've made a lot of money from MagnumMeta, and one of the days I'll be sharing my screen with you guys to tell you or to show you how this money is flowing into your wallet. So, but we have the co-founder of MagnumMeta. I think John is still here with us, and I would like to hand it over to John. Mr. John?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
All right. Well, I don't know what else is left to say. I think everything was covered. I just want to let everybody know that we appreciate you coming out tonight. You know, we are in an interesting time in the world economy. There are a lot of uncertainties, but there's also a lot of excitement. And I think the writing is on the wall. And those of us that are not only paying attention, but we are positioning ourselves to be in front of the inevitable. As we talked about tonight, Edify, education, finance, both of those industries are being disrupted by cutting edge technologies. And those technologies are what we are leveraging inside of the MagnumMeta ecosystem. So it just means so much to me to know that I am hanging my hat, that I am staking my flag inside of the MagnumMeta family. And when people ask, who is MagnumMeta? It is each and every one of us. That's what decentralization is all about. Each and every one of us are MagnumMeta. This is the new paradigm. So please get used to this. Understand what we're talking about. You don't need to know everything to get started. In fact, you don't need to know anything to get started. You can get started. And what a better way to be learning than while earning at the same time. And then obviously the third tenet of our platform, which is owning digital assets, owning digital assets. That is the wealth of the future. Those who own the digital assets will own the world. Be part of this group, everybody. Get your friends and family, get people you care about. Understand that we are different. We are not what you are used to. We're not hype. We're not promises. We're not a centralized authority who you have to beg for your money, who you have to ask if you can do a withdrawal. We have automated everything inside of MagnumMeta. So understand that we are no longer in charge. The smart contracts, it is the technology that regulates us. All we have to do as a community is keep growing. That is it. Keep inviting and keep enjoying the fruits of MagnumMeta. So join us, not only join us personally, but get with whoever invited you, get started, take 15, 20 minutes to secure your future. I mean, how easy is that, guys? 15 to 20 minutes for a lifetime. Let's do this together. Let's spread the word. Let's scream MagnumMeta at the top of every mountain, because whether or not people are with us now, they will be. They will be, because we're doing it the right way, and we stand out from everybody else. So I'll hand it back to Donatek. Thank you, sir. Thanks for giving me the floor for just a few minutes. And thank you, each and every one of you, for coming here tonight. Thanks to my partner for an incredible presentation. Very powerful, very passionate. This is the type of passion you guys can have if you want it. If you want it, come to life. Light that fire, because once you understand what you have your hands on here, you're not going to be able to avoid being filled with passion, just like you heard my partner here tonight, because we have conviction in what we're doing. And again, it is the technology that regulates us. You guys can sleep at night understanding that this is not a rug pull. This is not just your run-of-the-mill big promises with no follow-through. This is the wave of the future. MagnumMeta is setting the trend. Join us, come to the top, because the bottom is most certainly crowded. I'll hand it back to you. Thanks.
Oh, all right. Thank you, Mr. John. Mr. John Raleigh is the co-founder of MagnumMeta, residing in the United States of America. And I'm so happy. America wants to take the lead on cryptocurrency, on blockchain. And we have our founders residing in America. So, Mr. John, we are happy to work with you. And to every one of us, this is one of the biggest opportunity you need to grab in 2025. Remember, 2025 is the bull run. We're expecting, according to Mr. John, a multi-millionaire, millions of dollars flowing from the centralized system into the decentralized space. All you just need is a bite, a pinch from those trillions of dollars. You've never seen anything, because the market is about to be on fire. And MForge is setting the pace. You can see what happened a few days ago. Almost all the assets that were on red. Some of them lost 50%, some lost 70%, but MForge was still standing strong. Do you know why? Because of the project behind MetaForge. And again, the model, the tokenomics, everything surrounding MForge. And if it can survive, withstand the bloodshed in the crypto space for about 24 to 72 hours, then you should know what will flow into this protocol when the bull takes over again. Because very soon, I can assure you, the bull will take over the market again. And you see MForge moving to the moon. So let's do it together. Remember that cryptocurrency is all about community. Aside the technology, the utility, fantastic, we need the community. And that is why you see we're always having meetings in different places. Today I had physical presentation. So many persons we are there, we spent hours and we do our thing. And as time goes on, we are moving to different places. Last Sunday I had a physical presentation in a church, and we are making arrangements. We are moving to different borders. We want to take over. MForge must get to the moon. Join us and we'll all get to the top. So thank you very much, everyone. And is there any question? Matt, do you want to take any question? I don't think. Is there any question on the chat box?
Yes, there's a question. I saw someone asking, okay, I think John had already answered that. Asking if the person invests $100. Okay, someone asked, how many persons can I bring to take you to leaderboard one? So it all depends. You can bring one person, the person does $50,000, sweetheart, you're already in leaderboard one. You can actually decide to bring two people. It's all up to you. Remember, to achieve leaderboard one, it has to be a total of $50,000. And it can happen directly from you or between you and your team. All right. So it's either personal or team. So both ways can work. Someone asks, okay, how can one qualify to be a leaderboard one? I already explained that. And because someone asks, is this meeting recorded? I believe so. So we'll make it available in the group. Someone said, how do I join the second investment? I mean, after staking of Cake LP, you mentioned, okay, Ife Chukwu, I'm not sure I understand how you can join the second one. Like I said, the moment you have provided liquidity or you've deposited your money into the automated market maker, which is PancakeSwap, they will give you LP tokens. Those LP tokens, that is the amplifier. You take those LP tokens and you stake it in a MagnumMeta contract, and it start rewarding you every single day. It start rewarding you every single day. So if you've already provided liquidity, like if someone has already invited you and you have done that, I believe they would have staked your LP tokens. If you haven't, please go back to the person who invited you and tell them, get me started. Okay. Thank you very much, Helen. Again, remember Doha 2025. We're heading to Doha, and we will be launching the MagnumMeta learning portal in Doha this year. So you want to mark your calendars. You want to experience Magnum in Doha. Make sure you qualify. Today, I saw everything going crazy. I saw buys of 500, all those things. I'm like, what is going on? You know, guys, that is the spirit. That is the spirit, because the MagnumMeta project is going to be at the top. We are going to be talking about the top dipping project. MagnumMeta will be among those projects, because we are changing the entire concept of learning and finance. So thank you very much. And I can't wait to see you guys at the top, because the bottom is crowded. Who wants to be at the bottom? Definitely not me. And I believe you also don't want to be at the bottom. So it's good night and have a wonderful night. God bless you.